right, welcome back. Good morning, Pastor Dele.
Good morning, ma'am.
You know, earlier on we were talking about depression, and I asked you off camera, can what we eat cause us to be depressed?
Very sure.
Okay.
Because you see, there's what we call emotion head.
Okay.
The emotion head is the diet that determines it, your mood. Okay. So, like any other things, everything about you is you are what you eat, and a lot of people don't realize that it's their diet that affects their mood. So, but I'm trying to tell you today that that's the way it's supposed to be, because this is the way it goes. Your efficiency, your abilities, your capabilities, your earning power, your marriage, your happiness, your physical, your spiritual health, your emotional health, your mental health rests entirely on your physical health. And that's the truth. Because when the food you eat determines many things in your body. So, and the food you eat plays a very important role in every area of your body. Like I said, the organs and everything like that. So, everything, your emotional health, that's where the depressions fall in. Okay, when your mood change, because diet that you eat determines it. So, and there's a gland in the body, they call it adrenaline gland. It's on top of the kidney. You know, it's in charge of the emotion. You know, in charge, because there's nothing you do in this world that you are not going to be stressed. Your marriage, maybe you're thinking about the kind of job you are doing, all kinds of things can come to you, or you are broke. But when your adrenaline gland is in good shape, okay, it will buffer that.
Okay, yeah, it can.
Yeah, it will buffer it. It's like a shock absorber. Okay, but the kind of diet that you eat determine whether it's going to buffer it or it's going to
even make it. It's going to affect it.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay. Now talking about the adrenaline, I mean it's normal in a human body, and it produces its
It's in charge of flight, emotion, anything that worries you and everything like that. So God has provided there, and the purpose is to buffer it, to reduce the stress, because there's nothing you want to do in this world that you not be stressed. There's nothing you want to do in this world that you not have any problem.
Okay. So when you have that problem, if you're eating the right diet,
things, you will shorten everything.
Okay. Now you have the numbers showing on your screen. You can talk with the doctor and with Pastor Adeoye. The beautiful thing is that you can meet him one-on-one on the addresses that are showing on your screen, and he can teach you. He wants to teach the world how you can eat your own diet, change your diet, and of course pull yourself from unnecessary surgeries.
Yeah, you don't like, for example, now the issue about health is, like I said, actually diet is the one that determines every condition of your body. And when a situation comes, which we call sickness, a sickness like a stranger in the body. It's a condition that you find yourself because something is missing in your body. It's not because you are lacking drug, or you are lacking hospital, or you are not praying, or you are going to live. Somebody is missing your body, and your body is dirty. You need to cleanse the body out. Then supply the body with all the nutrients.
Okay, like if I wanted, let's ask the viewers. If you are testing now, what do you do?
Yes.
What do you do?
Yeah,
answer. Okay, so if you're hungry, what do you do?
So when
you are pressed, what do you do?
So when a sickness comes to you, a sickness telling you there's a danger in the house, change your diet, because the diet that you are eating that make you sick, you're going to change to another diet that will bring you back to here, and that's sick as ABC. You don't need anything anymore.
Okay.
The bad diet that you are eating is the cause of your condition.
Okay.
Then when you not change that diet, like you are changing, you're not eating a good diet that will not bring you back.
Okay.
Into a good health.
Okay, and thank God that we have so many people calling here. But like I said, it is Pastor Adeoye's mission to educate the world. You know, I remember vividly, many years ago when I was in school, in primary school, they used to tell us there are 6 classes of food, and then you must eat a balanced diet. The balanced diet must contain fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, water, and all that. And when you eat it, you will not suffer from kwashiorkor. when I was growing up, we knew that people were suffering from kwashiorkor, and they say that because they didn't eat good diet, and people can have rickets bones, their bones will be, bent. Some of them can have bow leg because they are not eating good diet. Now we are also, because today we're talking about depression, we say what you eat can cause you emotional.
Because what you eat, it enter, in the brain, that's what we call neocortex. Once you enter it, it change the behavior.
Okay.
It's like people, all those area boys that are drinking and everything,
That's right.
They take anything.
Their behavior will change.
Some people that are because the neocortex is in the brain, so you alter the brain. So,
yeah, because I see a lot of women carrying different.
There's a lot of guys that are outside the end of that. If they are not smoke or take anything hard, they cannot talk to anybody.
Yes.
Those people that are raping and everything like that, they always get hard before they do that. They can't do it in ordinary face.
Okay, so it's part of what they're eating.
So when they do that, it's just like somebody drinking. You find out that the way he's talking before, by the time he start boozing, he start making, big, me, this and that, because of that.
You know who I am?
Yeah, exactly. So you have altered the brain, because the food that you eat goes to neocortex and alter the brain. So there's a behavior.
So now, when you teach people, when people want to come learn, they learn the spiritual, physical, and then they begin to learn how to use our natural food to cleanse the body.
Yeah, right.
But I tell you something, sometimes the body resists. Like if you have somebody who has been on drugs, hard drugs and all that, and wants to change, by the time they start taking that diet, like eating good and then mixing all those things, you find that the body will be resisting it.
No, the reason why the body is resisting is like, it's a change. Just when there's a change in the systems, the body have not experienced that kind of thing before. But that change is just for a while. But by the time you do it for 2 or 3 days, everything will fade away.
Okay, that when you are detoxing.
Yes, when you are detoxing, because when you are going to feel worse than
it
what
will
you
look
are
as if you
have
worse.
not done anything before. Because the body see that it's strange.
But the person will not die?
No. It can't die. That person can't die. Just within 3 days, everything will fade away.
The body will now change. Yeah,
that
reaction I told you about, I'm beginning to think that this must have been what happened. Changing from one diet and going to another one. And then you now say, oh, I'm feeling weak. I'm worse than before. But you will not die.
You will not die. You continue there. And you find out that the body will adjust itself. Because the body that does self-cleansing, self-repair, self-maintaining, self-regulating, and self-healing. So what you need to do as a woman being is to provide the enable environment for all those things to activate themselves and become normal.
All right, and there are so many people, because you have all the money or because you have a wife. Many wives will like to satisfy our husbands. So you cook brocotor, you add shaki, you add all those things, you put tozo, and you're giving your husband, and the tummy is growing and growing. You say, in my place, they say when they look at your husband, they will know if he has a good wife. And then they think it's evidence of good living. Then one day, the man falls and dies.
Because the problem is that, feeding that way, like I said before, actually, in the book I wrote, the good diet and the bad diet, okay? There are some things that bad diet has, which good diet does not have. Now, for example, like I said, that animal flesh, there are certain elements of food that you need to take out of your diet if you want to remain in good health or you want to prevent sickness. One, you have to take animal flesh, take it anywhere, call it any name, whether turkey, whether fish, whether everything. Now, we are not designed to eat animal flesh. That's the issue. Or that's the truth. That's why I said good diet. That's mean God's original ultimate design diet for mankind. Original. That's original what man designed for God. What God designed for man originally is.
But at what point in time do we know, maybe that, hey, it's time to stop and detoxify? What is the feeling that you have?
Anytime you are feeling anything unease in your body, because your body is the best medical equipment that God ever created, the best diagnosis that God ever created, because your body always gives you signs. Okay, see, if you are having a headache, that means something wrong in the house. If you have a stomach ache, that means your stomach, you are acidic. Okay, so your body always give you sign. So you know how you are feeling before. Now, when something's coming to you, you know how you are feeling now.
One should not just gloss over anything once you have a little.
There's something wrong with your body, because your body always give you that sign.
Okay, check the numbers showing on your screen. Born again health. You need to be looking good. Yeah, for those of you who are married, you don't come and talk to Pastor Adeoye. Join the team that is learning how to eat the good diet and how you can also detoxify. Can you give us your address again?
Now, you can meet me at number 2A John Olugbo Street off Awolowo Road.
Okay.
Behind Holy Trinity Hospital.
Okay.
Or you can meet me at number 14 Oladipo Kuku off Allen.
Okay, now you take the numbers on your screen. But the good pastor of Good Diet is going to be having, a collection of people. We want to arrange for maybe Wednesdays from 9 o'clock. So you all come together, and then we come together, begin to x-ray this diet, and then take a look at these things that you can do to keep healthy. It's totally free. You call the numbers on the screen. My name is Nonye OC, and by the special grace of God, next week we'll continue on the topic of depression and how you can make your money work for you. See you again. Bye-bye.